This is Classic FM.
I'm joined by Iestyn Davies, who has a nomination in the recital category at the Gramophones this afternoon. Do you ever get used to events like this, or is there still a real sense of excitement?
This year is particularly exciting because for the last 2 years I've actually been involved with putting on the show. I handed out the awards 2 years ago and I sang at it last year, and I said to James Dolly, can I just have a relaxing time next year and just come as a guest? And he said, well, you know, so I went off and did some work. But yeah, it's really exciting. It's the first time I've been nominated for something like this, so let's wait and see.
And as a host then, you have experience of having that power, that envelope in your hand, knowing who's going to win and seeing those frightened faces in the audience. Are you hoping Eric Whittaker and Danielle Denise are a little bit fairer on you?
Well, they have very smiley, happy faces. That's fine. They've been chosen for the job. I think I was the odd one out. But I think also that you know, there's a couple of envelopes in there that they haven't, you know, they really don't know what's going on, and that's the exciting thing. And I had to give, I think it was a prize to Joyce DiDonato at the end of the thing, and I was so nervous, and I opened it, I read her name and ended up sort of doing a spoonerism and calling her Joyce DiDonato or something. It ruined the moment. But yeah, I think it's actually more scary for the person reading out than it is, because you have classical music is full of very long names. Luckily they know me, so that Iestyn Davies isn't a problem, but there are some real howlers in there you can put your foot in. And
you mentioned that you've been working very hard this year.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
I've literally just got off a plane. I flew from New York this morning, well, last night. So at the moment I'm rehearsing the Thomas Adès opera, The Tempest, at the Metropolitan Opera. We just had our first week of rehearsal. So we've got another 4 weeks of that, and then it opens in late October. So that's keeping me out of trouble. And yeah, I've been in Chicago, and I've been doing concerts all around the place, and just trying to tell everyone about my lovely CD and get them to buy it.
Come on then, tell us about it.
Well, it's a bit of a labour of love. It's all about the singer Guadagni from the 18th century. He's a castrato. We know people like Farinelli from the film, he's very famous, but Guadagni was a different fish altogether, a much more sensitive person, less of a show-off, and his music hasn't really been explored as much. We know some arias from The Messiah were written for him, but we put together this interesting programme. There's some unknown stuff on there, and I just think it's good to do something you actually are interested in, rather than just putting together a CD of music because it's pretty and nice, which is very easy to do, but I think I'd go a bit mad if I just did that all the time. So with the help of the musical historian Patricia Howard, who's done invaluable research for the biography, she cut down my workload immensely and handed me a list of repertoire, so I can't thank her enough for helping out with the disc. So it's been fun, and I'm really happy the way it came out.
And you're really setting an example, you know, New York, Chicago, jet-setting, award ceremonies, an album. That's quite a glamorous lifestyle. Are you going to caveat that by saying to anybody who sees that and thinks, wow, that sounds amazing, it's a lot of hard work as well?
Well, as you can see, you know, you have to. I'm mad for coming. It's 6 hours flight, but it's, you know, I really enjoy it, and I've done it all since I was about the age of 8. Really, I'm quite used to doing all this bizarre stuff. And my dad did it. He was in a string quartet and travelled the world, so it's sort of in the family, in the blood.
For better or worse.
And I did an archaeology degree, and I can't see myself kneeling down in the trench digging. I mean, I loved it, but you know, I prefer to wear a suit.
Thank you very much, and I'm glad you came over. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.